Good up.
This is Channel 253.
On this episode of the Grit and Grain Podcast.
Candied yams. How about candied yams?
Candied yams is really good. You don't need to, live in your truth, Doug. You don't need to, keep naming stuff until we all agree with it.
Gravy.
All right, there you go. Thank you, sir.
Channel 253 is member supported. I'm producer Doug Mackey, and I hope you will show your support by going to channel253.com/membership and join. Thank you.
Welcome to the Grit and Grain Podcast, where we explore and celebrate the craft beer industry, community, and history in Tacoma, Washington, and surrounding Pacific Northwest areas. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let's get to it. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Grit and Grain Podcast, coming to you guys from Peaks and Plains in Tacoma, Washington. Video evidence of that, Doug.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for hanging out. My name is Matt McLaren. I'm here, as always, with Ron Swarner.
Well, hello.
How's it going, Ron?
I'm in full Pilgrim mode. Drinking a Sierra Nevada Pils while wearing Pilgrim underwear. And yes, before you ask, Pilgrims did wear underwear, but it was basically a sad linen sack around your bits. Zero elastic, zero joy, zero beer logos. Primitive times. Jesus Christ. I looked it up.
Everyone's visualizing this.
I looked it up.
That's the longest "How are you doing" on record.
Yes. I'm fine.
Holy shit.
I'm glad you're well.
I know I haven't been introduced yet, but did you guys think, there's that stereotype of people that,
Who are you?
Hold on, I haven't been introduced yet. Let me finish my point. Growing up, there's that Looney Tunes style of being so poor that you have to wear a barrel with straps.
Right.
Do you think there were underwear over there? I always imagine them nude under the barrel.
I think so too, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
probably.
We're all
Pilgrims didn't have barrels.
Then. All right.
There definitely wasn't elastic in the underwear, if there was. It's non-elastic.
Yeah.
Whoa.
For sure.
Okay, asked and answered. We can move on.
You like that?
Holy shit.
I do.
Our resident pro brewer and line cleaner, Bethany Carlson, is on the mic. What's up, Bethany?
Hello.
Hello.
I love your sweater.
Thank you.
I do. Yeah, I do also. You've worn it 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
I really like it. Glad you guys do too. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good day, man. This is our last episode before everybody celebrates Thanksgiving. And we've done little Thanksgiving specials before, but we've never really done one that was specifically about it. Plus, it's always cool to try some beers that would probably go pretty well with some typical Thanksgiving food. So that's what we're gonna do today. Hopefully it'll give you guys some ideas for hanging out with the family on Thanksgiving. So yeah, and joining us today is our homie RJ for I think your fifth episode.
We owe you a jacket.
Yeah,
I do think we owe you a jacket.
Is somebody else has reached 5 by now, right?
It's you.
It's you, man.
Wow.
I mean, Sean is close.
I have.
Okay.
Sean is close.
Okay.
Abe's been on 3 or 4 times, 3 times. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for having me back.
Of course.
Yeah, it's lovely to see all of your faces.
You're averaging an episode every 35 episodes?
Wow.
That's pretty good.
All right. Hell yeah.
That's a good clip.
Wow, now I feel all warm and fuzzy.
What are you drinking, RJ?
Oh, that's an excellent question, Bethany. I have no clue.
This is why you drink the Walter.
I grabbed this. Yeah, this is something that Ron will bring in, sort of a random thing from this brewery.
I can't read any of those words.
Yeah, so
Schnooli.
the only thing I knew is that I knew nothing about it, so I grabbed it, and it says Walter 2023. This is being recorded in 2025, just for
German brewery.
just in case. It's a German brewery, and if I can butcher the pronunciation, this is a Märzenweiss Wit Waldmeister.
Volkmeister.
It's as close as it's going to get.
Yeah, it's as close as I can do.
What's
And
it taste
essentially it is sort of it's flat. First of all, hold on. No. Hold on. Because we don't know what the style is, that might be too style, right? Like, it's not carbonated, but it's kind of tart. It's got some, there's definitely some wheat in it, but it's not like estery like you would get from a Belgian or something like that. So I would compare it more to like a Berliner Weiss.
That's exactly what that brewery specializes in.
Right. And it's it's got a nice tartness to it. It's a little grassy. It's low ABV. I don't know. I just kind of picked it because I love those stubby bottles and I like trying new stuff that I've never had before. So yeah,
This is what all barley wine should be in. A stubby.
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, Ron. There's
Damn.
And it's got this cool like almost like herbally nose to it. I don't know like.
Oh, yeah.
You know what
I
reminds me
think
of?
it's gone. You can try mine if you want though.
I've done a secondary fermentation on kombucha before to create alcohol to make like an alcoholic kombucha, and that's what it smells like. It's a very bready, not Britannicus,
Yeah,
but
but
like
bread.
bread,
I like
like
that.
yeasty, bready.
Yeah. It's not bad at all, but it's like, I'm not necessarily missing the carbonation,
Right.
you know?
Wouldn't say I miss it, Bob.
perfect start to this. episode.
But I also wanted to pick out, something that I kind of would be challenged into trying to figure out a food pairing with, since that's what I was told this episode is about.
What are you going to pair that with?
That's an excellent question. Because it's kind of got that bright acidity to it, I would pair it with something lighter, maybe chicken or fish. It would be really great for a more robust salad course. But what's really interesting is that because it doesn't have that carbonation, it won't really like cut through the fats. People who aren't familiar with like pairing beer and food, like the carbonation is a pretty essential part of something when it comes to having something that's fatty. Like the fats or the carbonation will kind of like clear the palate of those fats and things that are a little bit more they tend to linger on the palate. So anyway, I'm no chef. I'm not going to come up with an entire meal to pair with this, but I think it's pretty cool.
Come in for the
is cool.
Walters.
Yeah. Walter 2023.
Arja's no chef, but he is a cicerone.
Let's get like a pickle juice thing, kind of.
It seems sort of pickly without the like what is the pickle? Well, the salt and the dill and vinegar. Yeah, the acetobacter. That's what I was trying to think of. So, yeah.
Matt's just gonna read.
Oh yeah, I brought a book and Matt spaced out because it's obvious he hasn't seen it in a while.
No, I haven't.
And I have a single bookmark in it. And he opened it up and he saw what it was and he goes, "Yeah, fucking course." Like
It's on Saison DuPont. Because there's a whole fucking chapter in that book about Saison DuPont.
Wasn't on pale, huh?
yeah.
Okay, we got one more beer to talk about.
Oh yeah, we have another
do.
thing that we're
Yes.
passing.
What are you drinking,
Yeah.
Ron?
I am drinking Monk's Cafe and enjoying it.
Me too.
I haven't had this beer in forever.
Me
Same.
neither.
It's got like some crazy like almost like
RJ, have you ever been to
Welch's grape.
Monk's Cafe in New York?
No,
Welch's
it's on my bucket
Me
list.
too.
It's grapey.
Yeah. Wait, isn't
Is it? No, it's
Philly?
It's Philly.
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
Monk's Cafe in Philly.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, who's got the bar blade?
The lady an opener.
Have Matt do it.
Guys, I have a question. How structured was the last episode? Because this feels real loosey-goosey, and I'm here for it.
Well, we drank.
Oh yeah, okay, fair
And
enough.
we also didn't finish everything we want to talk about.
We had
yeah.
beer and we talked a lot of shit.
Hopefully everybody caught the last.
So Monk's Cafe, it's brewed by a Belgian brewery, but it's for a cafe in Philadelphia. It's the house beer.
Yep.
Is that right? Okay, it's a Flemish sour red beer
It's so good.
brewed by
Nice.
Van Steenberg. Steenberg.
Mary
which do-
Steenburgen?
Berge. Yeah, it's brewed by Mary Steenburgen.
Yes.
No, like when you're talking about like classic beer bars and like I can't really think of many other beers that have been around for this long that were brewed specifically for a bar.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
that's really crazy. there's very few bars around the country, especially craft beer bars, that can claim that. You know?
That
Yeah,
long
well-
of like a brand partnership.
Right.
Like maybe the Lumberbeard Cutoff Flannel IPA.
It's
Peaks and Pints.
It's funny you should mention that because I was just going to mention
Tell you
that.
what, if it's around for another 30 years,
Yeah.
then you get your pat on the back. All right.
Okay.
And these are available in the Peaks and Pines cooler, are they not?
yes, they are.
All right.
God damn
we're
it, I'm on the
pointing out.
sponsored content episode.
Come on in, people. This is so good.
It's amazing. When I was working in a tap room and bottle shop, I would have people in Pint Defiance. I would have people come in, normally brought in by somebody else, and they would go, "Well, I'm not really into beer," and I'd be like, "Well, I'm not going to accept that as an answer."
Yup.
Yeah.
And I would take them over to the Belgian section where we have things like Monk's Cafe, Sour Red Ale. There's
Duchess.
Rodenbach, Duchess. What's the one with the two happy gents on the blue label and they're cheering? It'll come to us. It's okay. I'm not trying to grind.
What?
I'm not trying to grind the
That was Monty
podcast to a
Python.
halt.
I
I'll
can't-
show you the label.
Ron's
and
having
you'll
a
know what I'm
stroke.
talking about.
Yeah.
Lechu?
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's not
Lechu.
Lechu.
It's Lechu.
No.
No,
That's
no.
the elf one.
I know.
Okay. Anyway,
Gnomes.
But the point being is that like
Golden Drog?
no. The point being Van der Quince. Van der Quince.
Ah, I
is
can't
what
believe
it's
I can guess that.
called. Yeah. I love overpronouncing stuff because I know I'm wrong. But I would take them over to the Belgians and go, "Have you seen any of these?" And they would go, "No." And then I would go, "Well, then we're going to crack a few bottles. I hope you've cleared your schedule." But, actually an old high school friend of mine came in and I sampled her on Duchess de Bourgogne, if nobody's had it. Oh, it's amazing. And then she goes, "What else is like this?" And I told her about Rodenbach Grand Cru. She left with 3 750s of Rodenbach Grand Cru.
Dude,
And she came in going like, "Nah, I'm not really into beer."
Rodenbach will fuck up your preconceived
Oh,
notions
yeah.
about not being into beer.
So fucking lootly.
It is so good. And I cannot think of a single time where because that is often the beer that I will like give to somebody who is like, "Yeah, I'm not really beer." And I cannot remember a single time where they were like, "This is terrible." Like it's usually like, "Okay, I could do this beer." Like that's the worst response I've gotten.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, this is.
Yeah, this is beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give them Roquefort 10.
Really?
The quad.
10.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
all right.
100, rated 100.
Yeah, but that seems like such a nerd beer to like introduce somebody to. I guess if they're like, if they drink, like super deep red wine or like bourbon, I might give them a Roquefort as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it definitely could be. I don't think it could be challenging to people, but it will like completely smash, like you said, their preconceived notions of what beer is.
Yeah.
Because it is so different than most of what anybody has tried.
Right.
Who's dabbled in. So.
Which is crazy because it's also so much older
Right,
than what most
yeah.
people think of. You're
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah. So.
I pulled Monk's Cafe, like first of all because I feel like this style is just like universal for specifically for Thanksgiving.
That's great.
Like if you have one beer to crack for Thanksgiving and it's a Flemish red, you're just not going to go wrong. First of all, anything that goes with cranberry sauce, which should be your whole plate, will probably taste great with some fucking Flemish red.
So this is not a cutting board beer. It's a actual sitting down beer.
Both.
Okay.
Both. I would
So you
like,
prep with this?
I would prep with
Okay.
with this for sure. Although I've never thought about, because I do drink sometimes when I prep.
Saisons?
I think it's just like whatever's in my fridge. And
There
it's-
you go.
Honestly, it's probably a 12 ounce of a Pilsner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pilsgrim.
Yeah,
The pills is perfect for preparation.
Yeah,
And the alliteration works too.
that's
so.
true.
Perfect.
But like this, I mean, any Flemish red is light enough where you could. It is a prep beer. Like it's a cutting board beer, and then you can just pop it. And then anybody around your table who's like, "Man, I don't really like beer, try this," and then it's great.
The Duchess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I think there's a beer that kind of made it to our shores, and I loved it, but I didn't realize that it was like kind of a once in a lifetime drop, or maybe something that I wouldn't be able to get regularly, and it was Saint Bernardus 4.
Oh, yeah.
So if anybody's familiar with St. Bernardus, they know St. Bernardus 12. That's ABT 12.
the 12.
That's
The
what they
Westie.
make.
The Westie.
It's a a Belgian strong dark beer, and it meets all of the criteria that's listed in the name. The 4, and Matt can probably correct me because I'm piecing together stuff that I learned years and years ago, but the St. Bernardus 4 is what's called a Pater's beer, or the Father's beer. And it basically was the stuff that the monks would brew for themselves to pair with meals, just the very simple meals that they have, and also just the stuff that they could have throughout the day. So, like, by design, it's a low ABV, Belgian blonde ale. So the monks could still do their chores and not get, like, blackout drunk.
Right.
Drinking, like, ABT 12, right?
Yeah.
And that beer blew my mind when I first tried it. There are still ways that you can get it. I think I just saw it in a St. Bernardus gift pack at some big box store.
Sure.
It's not in the warehouse.
But
It's
not,
no.
It's not something that we can regularly.
I don't
No.
think it's something that you can get as, like, just regular its own case. Okay. But yeah, that's another beer that would be perfect if you're still doing the preparation and not have to worry about cutting off a fingertip or burning your hand on the stove or something like that.
Burning the turkey.
Yeah, that's while I'm still cooking beer.
So, RJ, isn't Celebration become a Thanksgiving beer?
Celebration is becoming more of a fall-ish beer. I mean, I think a lot of people have considered Celebration to be a Christmas beer because it's red and it has a snowy cabin on the can and everything else. But I think what a lot of people forget is that it's the first beer ever to be labeled as a fresh hop beer. Back in 1980, oh man, I'm going to get fired if I get this date wrong.
You are getting fired. You could have just made it up.
That's fine. 82?
I don't know. 85?
Yeah, anyway, back when it was first produced, basically fresh hop just meant it was first harvest hops. And so because we're in the Pacific Northwest and because all of these breweries that have been getting whole cone, undried, wet hops had co-opted the title that we rightly invented. I love how I say we. I was barely alive when this beer was first brewed. But the fresh hop definition has gotten kind of muddled. With
You don't say.
yeah, I know, right?
We definitely didn't do a whole half hour. on
Yeah,
that.
exactly, right? Yeah. So the idea is that we use the same whole cone, kiln dried hops that we do in all of our beers, except that these are ones that are harvested. They are the first of the harvest. So all of the hops in Celebration came directly from Yakima. In partnership with our growers. There is a selection process that's pretty involved to make sure that we can keep it the same beer year to year. So people will always ask me, because I think a lot of people confuse Anchor's Christmas beer with Celebration because, the breweries had been around, both breweries have been around for so long that they're like, oh, it's different every year, right? And I was like, well, not by design. I mean, there is going to be some year-to-year variation based on materials.
Sure.
Based on the hops and that sort of thing. So we try and do hop selection in order to make the same, celebration every year. So it's not going to be wildly different. And that's the way it's been made basically since day one.
I think it drinks well at New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, like I think it drinks well on Jan 1 too.
There you go. You heard it here.
What
But
are
yeah.
the hops in it? What are the hops in Celebration?
Oh, that's an excellent question, and I will be able to get you an answer after the break. It does have a fair amount of Centennial.
Yeah.
I'll have to look.
I think Cascade.
Centennial? That's a hop.
Yeah, if you actually look on the package, it does end in a question mark. That's how YCH markets it now.
Yeah. I don't know.
You guys is
But
primary varietal.
but to your point, Ron, is that like There is nothing that I think when you have something really bold and big and fatty, like to have something that is both hoppy and sort of like still round. It has, I mean, it pours darker than most of the IPAs that we're used to these days. Given a different era, it might even be like labeled as a red IPA. But that being said, celebration is celebration. It doesn't need to be classified as anything else.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Love
celebration,
that beer.
Yeah, you know what I wanted to do since we were our topic is Thanksgiving stuff. I kind of want to ask everybody because I'm doing a potluck style, Friendsgiving this year.
Okay.
What is everybody's favorite sides? What's an essential side? If there's
Dressing, stuffing, dressing, gravy, 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 gravy.
Don't wait your turn.
What I want to
10
know.
black olives.
Yeah, what I want to know is if you sit down at the table and there is not this side there, what's going to cause you to flip over the fucking
Gravy.
table?
Okay.
Gravy?
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right.
Gravy goes on everything.
But gravy's like a condiment.
Yeah.
You
That
call
doesn't
that a
count.
side?
Try again.
Side? Okay.
Okay. Well, no. Hang on. If you actually have a pint of gravy,
Stuffing?
It's a beverage.
yeah. If you use it as a beverage, we'll call that a side. But I say if it
Stuffing.
goes-
Stuffing? Is stuffing a side?
Stuffing, but
In the bird.
Here's something I want to know. How do you like your stuffing?
In the bird.
Ooh, in the bird. That's
What?
okay. We're all turning on Doug.
Get on with it. Jesus.
No, it's everybody's. I am also a stuffing person. My father insisted that he have his own stuffing, like a little side, not a ramekin, whatever you call those things, of oyster stuffing. And as kids,
Oyster stuffing?
I was like,
Yes, it's a
Dad,
thing. You don't know oyster
I was
stuffing?
like, this is the most disgusting thing
awful.
I have ever heard. I love oyster
never heard of
stuffing
oyster
so
stuffing?
much.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
essentially it's just regular stuffing and then you put some canned oysters in it.
Yeah.
It's not hard to make, but man, is it good! Oh my gosh! And I thought it was the grossest thing ever.
Canned
I like a little liver in it.
Really?
Yeah.
I could see that. Listen, I'm all about
the
adding
giblets.
some
You get the-
weird
the
stuff.
giblets.
Throw some giblets in there.
I am too. Moving on.
Okay, I'm going to say macaroni and cheese.
Honestly, like both Bethany and Matt were thinking about what they wanted
some
for
pickled
sides,
herring in my
and then I
green
said
beans.
oyster stuffing, and it just blank stares. It's like I don't even know what Thanksgiving is anymore.
Mashed potatoes.
Lakewood.
Yams. Candied yams. Candied yams. How about candied yams?
Candy yams is really good. Do you like? You don't need to live in your truth, Doug. You don't need to keep naming stuff until we all agree with it.
Gravy.
All right, there you go. Thank you, sir.
I feel okay. Stuffing is probably because
Stuffing, gravy, bird.
All right.
Yams is like number 2 for me. I think. Sweet potatoes is like number 2. Bethany.
Really nice roll or bun
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
with
like a
real
bread.
butter.
Yeah.
Real
Bread.
Kerrygold butter.
Seized roll.
Yeah.
Dude, we do like bougie Thanksgiving every year, because of course we do. And
Shocking.
Shocking.
but I make it's like the one time a year where I make these very specific Japanese milk bread rolls, and I make 50 of them.
I'll take some.
Yeah, dude.
You mean 75?
You make shokupan
I make
rolls?
shokupan dinner rolls,
Oh
dude.
my god.
Grit and grain Thanksgiving next year.
Yeah. Yes, please. Can we?
Yeah, if we can do a podcast in my studio, we can come over for your house for Thanksgiving.
Sounds good. That seems fair. Our door is 100% open, just so you guys know.
I will say shout out to our friends at Doyle's Public House here in Tacoma.
Russ.
There is they call it their pot pie special, but it just says gobble gobble up on the chalkboard, and it is a stuffed turkey breast sliced. So you get steaks of stuffed turkey breast on a huge bed of mashed potatoes, turkey gravy, and something I've never had before, whole pickled cranberries.
Whoa.
Pickled cranberries.
Sounds good.
Oh my gosh, man. Just that little, that
Yeah.
See that.
big
Twang.
yeah, it's like that big, rich, turkey gravy and huge, inch thick slabs of turkey breast. And then you get that little pop of acidity. Oh my God, it is so good.
So RJ,
never
it's
gone.
Doyle's. What bourbon are you pairing it with?
Oh, bourbon. Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot. I usually just go with Carlsberg.
Yeah, dude.
It's one of the only places you can get like fresh Carlsberg draft.
Yeah, on draft. Yeah.
Bourbon, I would probably go with, man, I thought if I finished this sentence, I could come up with something. I can't even name a bourbon right now.
Basil Hayden.
Put me on the spot.
Not big. That's way too buff.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? Whatever the distillery is that makes Malort, they make a hold on. They make a bourbon, and the bourbon is totally serviceable. I'll have that because it's cheap.
I'll have that.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. you don't believe that it exists, or you don't believe that I prefer it.
Oh, I definitely know you prefer it.
Oh, okay.
That exists.
It's completely
you.
serviceable.
Holy fuck.
Jepson's, that's what it is. Jepson's bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. I came up with the name of a bourbon.
Oh my god, I'm hungry for sweet potatoes now.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a super quick break. We'll be right back. Hang out
Is
for
that
just a second.
already halftime?
This is Eric Hanberg with Channel 253.
I'm Doug Mackey.
And Doug Mackey asked to keep this short. So here it is. $4 a month, $40 a year, supports Channel 253. Go to channel253.com/membership.
More so, we'd like to thank our members, especially our long-time members.
Now it's too long.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for hanging out during the break. As always, a quick shout out to Doug, our wonderful producer.
So
For making
kind.
us sound lovely every single week. Please do go check out Channel 253. Absolutely fantastic network of local podcasts. All right, pouring new beers. Oh, quick shout out to Chris for putting us on video every single
Thanks,
week.
Chris.
Please go to YouTube
Chris.
Good job.
and follow Green Grain Podcast. And follow us on Instagram if you want to watch very funny videos of the shit that we do. That's my pen cap. That's what I get for playing with it.
Virgin.
And then also extra shout out to Kendall at Washington Beer Blog for throwing us up on his website. We love shouting him out. And if you want your news written down and more beer flavored than what you get here, that's a great place to get it.
And if
done
you'd like to
something
drink these beers, come to Peaks and Pines.
Yeah, if you like to drink the beers that we're
Did I
popping.
mention that?
So yeah, we all poured. Okay,
Oh, my.
It's been passed around.
It's
If
been
you want to
passed.
grab some more,
well I poured.
it's going to be gone soon.
I poured the small double. Because I also, like, similarly to like Monk's Cafe or like other Flemish Reds, absolutely universal Thanksgiving beer is a Belgian double.
The doubles usually will have a slightly less acidity. I mean, because they're more of a what is it? Southern Belgian, the Wallonian region. Is that southern? So they'll have less acidity. I don't know if they're barrel aged or not.
Not typically.
No,
You can have
okay.
some that are. Flemish Reds are also like mostly southern. Like
Yeah.
if you get into northern Belgium, you're getting more towards like Oud
I would
Bruin.
say anybody listening, if you have not tried a double, Dubel, whatever you want to call it, Vesmal is
Yes.
going to be the one to reach for.
For sure.
You can go into any reputable bottle shop, including Peaks and Pints
Yeah.
in
They're
Proctor.
only one in kegs.
And, you know, this is going to be the one that basically almost defined the style. And it is such a lovely beer. And it's one of those things that even, you know, intense beer nerds like us will try and go, why don't I drink more?
Yeah,
Like
right.
this
Every
more
single
often?
time.
Why don't I just take one every day when I
Yeah,
go
right?
home?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, universal.
Yeah.
Like a beer that talk about a beer that like goes with stuffing and gravy and sweet potatoes and turkey. It's probably this beer.
Oh, my God. Yeah,
Also,
it's
this
perfect.
barley wine is really delish.
I'm
Yeah.
going to take some of yours because I'm still
Yeah,
nursing
go
my
for
monks.
it.
What
That's
is-
not mine. This is the barley wine.
That's a barley wine.
What is
Sorry.
this, Ron?
My.
This is Pajala,
Oh, it is good.
and it's barley wine aged in Madeira
Oh,
barrels.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fabulous.
And it's from Estonia.
Whoa. Wow.
It's so sweet and rounded.
That almost, yeah,
Rich.
it is like, and I'm gonna sound very ignorant. Is Madeira a type of port?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sherry.
Good job.
okay. I was gonna say, well, it's almost got like a very port characteristic.
Totally,
to
For
it.
sure.
100%.
This brewery
'cause-
kicks out some excellent beers.
Pretty wild stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
A
crazy.
lot of Baltics.
It's pretty degenerate to suggest, but this beer tastes a lot like cola. Like there's just
I get that cola.
you know the
nut to
sweetness
it.
and the
I mean,
spices and all that. It's like
Yeah.
it's fucking
Yeah.
it's Coke.
It almost, yeah. It's like a reduced cola.
Definitely
Yeah.
not Pepsi.
So how
Yeah.
does it taste of macadamia nut coffee? That's
No, let me tell you right now. Hang on.
Better take some more.
Yeah, crazy. I should have done that already.
Phaedra was like,
Pass
the
it around.
candy's too far away from me. I need to reference it so it comes my way.
Oh, touching everyone. Sorry.
Probably unpopular opinion. I don't like sweets when I drink beer. I like the salty
Really?
stuff. Yeah.
I'm the same way,
bit
Bethany.
salty.
I don't really have much of a sweet tooth. Although I will tell you,
Not when I'm drinking.
when I'm not drinking, like if dry January, if I take breaks,
All the sweets.
my sweet tooth goes nuts.
Yeah.
All of a
Because
sudden,
your
I'm-
body's like, hey.
all of a sudden I'm just like, maybe I can have 2 Dr. Peppers in one day.
It's because there's a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your body's
no,
like, we need to metabolize something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, I should say, just based on this, something I've learned, there are 2 almond roca stores in our area. There's the factory, which is in Tacoma, but then there's also another one somewhere. You guys, somebody speak up so I don't sound like I'm just pulling something out of my...
Well, there's
Yeah, it's the outlet in Fife, and you can get like dollar bags of reject almond roca.
they have that here in Tacoma as well.
Do they have the reject bags
Yeah,
over there too?
there's a whole reject
Listen,
store.
I'm not even doing this for myself. I'm not a sweets person, but anybody who is into sweets, go to the Almond Roca Reject, wherever they sell the rejects at either of their stores. You can get dollar bags of just like some of the best candy. That is like you get like a whatever size bag this is. What is this? 8 ounces. 12 ounces of like reject candy, and it's just because it doesn't look good. It doesn't taste bad. Or
How come they
anything
don't
like
put
that.
it in 16 ounce?
They do.
Yeah, they should start. They should start canning their reject candy.
You don't, okay, you
I'm
don't
gonna
do
look
They're
into this.
rejects. Their quality would be
I'm-
too good to be in a 16-ounce can.
Well, but and there's also stuff that they don't produce any other way. There was like chocolate, like dark chocolate, what do you call it? Like
Uncoated.
sprinkled, uncoated,
Yeah, without the
with nuts,
almonds.
unnutted
Yeah.
almond roca.
Denutted. They put the nuts on and then they remove it.
Yeah. Anyway, if anybody's looking to have like little snacks at their Thanksgiving table, I would say there you go. There's no better value.
Didn't we do like a donut and something?
Yes.
We
Yes.
did, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You were totally here for that.
A donut.
A donut,
Yeah.
and I think Duchess, I think
Pow's.
I pulled. Yeah, I brought Pow's Donuts and
Duchess.
Duchess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still on like the
Yeah,
fact I
yeah,
don't
the,
like
the whole
sweets
sweet
and
thing.
the-
Yeah. I
Well, you
just,
were
like-
doing pairing beer with sweets.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
blocked it out of her memory. No sweets. And
No, that was
a good
good. No,
pairing.
that's good. That's good.
But you just typically you wouldn't.
Yeah. Typically, I'd rather eat something salty. if I'm
Fair
having
enough.
Yeah,
beer.
same.
Fair enough. I guess it just has to be the right thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Phaedra brought this stuff, though, so we're doomed.
I know.
I mean, yeah, it's awful.
Sorry.
I guess to piggyback on RJ's initial question, do you favorite Thanksgiving desserts?
Not mincemeat.
Who the fuck?
I like how you bring that up like someone was trying to pitch that as a real.
Yeah. Nobody said that.
My mom used to make a pumpkin cheesecake. That was
Oh,
Shit.
yum.
That sounds awesome.
Kate does.
no.
You know what? I'm gonna say
Pumpkin
mincemeat now.
cheesecake?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
delicious.
mincemeat
Like with the
topped with
filling
head
and like
cheese.
the, okay, got it. I feel like
Really good.
pecan pie is like the big one.
Bacon
And like
pie.
yeah, I grew up in like most of the Thanksgivings I went to when I was a kid were like Southern food heavy. Like most of my mom was adopted into a family where it was like kind of 4 matriarchs, and they all married like black men from the South like 10 years before it was legal to do that because they were all just fucking savages, and they could cook and like
Did you
every
have chess pie?
dude. No,
Ooh, I've never had chest pie.
What's that?
but I did have buttermilk pie. We did have buttermilk pie. Yeah,
Sounds good,
like
too.
flaky pastry
Chess
and
pie
just
is
like,
kind of like pecan pie without the pecans, which makes it sound worse.
but like sugar
it-
pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
it's
So we had sugar
Yeah.
pie.
Yeah.
And buttermilk pie is essentially sugar pie.
Yeah.
Did you have sweet potato pie as opposed to pumpkin?
Yes, sweet potato pie for sure. Yeah.
See, our family was just classic pumpkin pie.
Mine
And
too.
I feel like it. There's nothing wrong with it. It does nothing needs to be improved on it. But also, I'll just take a little slice. You know, I'll just
Yeah.
take a little sliver.
More whipped cream than pumpkin.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe some Cool Whip if you're at the
Jesus Christ.
if you're at
Crazy
the,
talk.
Oil?
Yeah. If you're at the Cool aunts and uncles' house.
The cool.
They might, they might have some Cool Whip.
You get the foamy oil.
Oh man, tell you what, that's the best like homogenized oil that you can make.
Whipped Crisco.
It's so good. Oh yeah.
My candied sweet potatoes are my dessert.
Are they? Dude.
Candied
Unless
sweet
they're
potatoes
strict,
for
like, I
dessert.
can try it, then I'll be
Oh, okay,
Very
cool.
nice.
Phaedra, what's that beer in front of you?
I don't know. I was like, is this next?
Oh
Is that what I'm
yeah.
supposed to
I
do?
think you should crack
This
it
is
open.
next,
I got
yeah.
empty glasses.
We're gonna run out of time.
So
Everyone
this
drink.
We
was
sucked down the
Drink
barley
up.
wine.
yeah. So this was something I brought. This was liberated from my garage cellar.
Liberated.
Yeah. It wasn't mine, but I did get permission from the owner to drink it without them. So this is Dogfish Head Noble Rot, which is a farmhouse beer aged in oak
Aged in
with
oak.
wine grapes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was kind of like Sam Calgione's like love letter to wines in his way of still
Yeah.
being able to do. I'm gonna give myself a little beer rinse.
Did you
So-
steal it from Sean?
I did not steal from
Okay.
Sean.
Oh, my.
So yeah, I just wanted to bring something fun. I don't think I've ever had this beer.
It's very
I've had it
light.
one time.
9.4.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, you can taste it.
It definitely has got a little bit of oomph to it. But what I assumed, and I guess in tasting it for the first time, it is fairly delicate
Yeah.
for the ABV.
Yeah.
You know, like my favorite Thanksgiving or actually just holiday beer is the DuPont holiday beer. I don't speak French. I don't know how to read French.
DuPont.
So I'm going to,
Boom.
just for everybody
Nailed
out
it.
there, before
Nailed it.
anybody puts it in the comments, I'm going to purposefully mispronounce this for comedic value.
The chemical company.
It is Avec les bons vieux. But it's basically like Saison DuPont's like 9%
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah.
And it does translate to something holiday related.
It is. I have a keg of it in the cooler right now.
Oh my
Shit.
God. I'm going to roll that out the door when you're not looking. Yeah. And so like, so I wanted to grab something that was, I assumed was similar to that, but was not that.
No.
No.
But it also is, this is a 12-year-old, over 12-year-old beer.
Is it
Dang.
about 12 years old?
It's got to be. I mean, like, just based on
The last-
provenance and how long it's been in my cellar, I think it's probably close to that.
I guessed 2014 to 2015, but yeah, maybe it is a little bit older than that.
I don't, yeah.
Kind of champagne-like and kind of apple cidery.
Lots of apples.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think probably a lot of that comes with age too. Is it kind of like more of that apple character will come out just due to like a small amount of oxygen ingress because it was only a capped beer, even though it's
Yeah.
a 750. There was no cork or anything like that. So
Dude,
yeah,
honestly, it held up pretty well.
yeah. If there's like one beer on the table that you guys want to share with the family or whoever's sitting around you, what would be the one? Other than the ones that we have on the table here, because these have already gotten your seal of approval.
I'm going to get some of the Monk's Cafe.
Oh, he's got-
I'm going to
yeah.
buy some of that because I'm going to a Friendsgiving thing, and I'm going to bring a bunch of that
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
because that's a wonderful gift to
Great.
give
Yeah,
to people.
it's amazing. Yeah.
And the West Mall.
I want some Rodenbach after we talked about that.
Yeah, we got,
get some
got
Rodenbach.
It's just like the
Rodenbach.
most ubiquitous, like
Also-
beautiful.
Alexander or Classic?
Also, yeah. Also, probably gonna get a flat of E9
Nice.
IPAs.
Nice. I've definitely wasted fancy beer around, not wasted, but like, you know, I've like popped like a Cantillon with like friends and
You're
family.
feeling,
like
you're
a-
feeling jovial. You're
Yeah,
like, you guys,
yeah, yeah.
let me tell you how special it is. And then you pour it for them and they'll go, eh. And you're like, oh, give
Yeah.
me that glass back.
Yeah.
You need
Don't
a different
appreciate
family and friends.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like the one because we love having people over and like we do like Sunday dinners and stuff and like the door's pretty much always open and so like people come and if I have like shit in my cellar and like
know.
we're hanging out, yeah, anytime guys, any fucking time guys. So like if I have shit that I want to pop, it's like when I do it, it's like when people are around. It's usually people who are not in the industry. It's like Arena's music friends or like my non-beer friends. and it's like always fun to do. But yeah, there are some times where you just like pop like a fucking stinky like Cantillon, and people are like, I don't know about this, and you're like, if you had any idea like how awesome this beer was, or like I'll pop like a Floodland that like I bought on like a public sale 3 years ago, and they're like, oh, this is pretty good. Where can I buy it? And I'm like, you can't. So
Also, Matt, you'll be happy to know I still have a bottle of DeGard that you brought over to my house that we didn't touch.
Yeah.
It's still in my cellar. I'm waiting for you to come back over so we can pop it open. Because I'm not going to share it with all the Philistines that just come in and out of my house.
you fucking muggles.
Yeah, exactly.
No way.
You don't deserve this DeGard.
So RJ,
Cut to me getting heartburn.
RJ, you've just woken up Thanksgiving Day at 10 p.m. What are you drinking?
10 p.m.?
Yep.
Tryptophan Day.
Post, it's the
fell asleep.
Oh,
tryptophan
I
nap.
fell asleep. I took a nap.
nap.
I took a tryptophan nap. I wake up. What am I cracking open is probably going to be either like my cooking beer that I had, right?
Okay.
Which is normally Trumer Pills.
Oh, word. That's
You
a
start
good
out. You just start over.
Or
I
like
start
grab
over.
like a
Start in
hand,
the
yeah.
beginning.
Or
Yeah.
I will probably grab one of my vintage Bigfoot.
That's a yep. That's
Nah.
what
Was
I
that
wrote
the
down.
answer you were
That's
looking
what
for?
I wrote down.
God damn it, I'm so predictable.
Oh yeah.
I have now I have 6 vintages of Bigfoot in my garage.
Sick.
Which I'm very
1,
stoked
2,
about.
3, 4,
Yeah,
5,
all
6.
right, yeah.
That's the
Tell me
total.
to
Sorry, I
vertical.
only brought a 12-year-old dogfish head. Go fuck off.
We will not be coming back for number 6.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm sending the jacket back. I think, like if I after my nap, I think the last thing you want is something like big and heavy and complex. I think just a pills, just to kind of like, especially if, like me, you snore, you get that dry mouth, you're like, now I'll get a little pills on that. It'll help that.
Dude, I'm totally the opposite. Like when it's like, if it's like the end of Thanksgiving and I'm like done, like shit's clean and like I'm done cooking and everybody else is asleep, that's like when I pop like a treat yourself beer and I like watch like a fucking horror movie or something and drink the whole thing for the duration. And it's lovely. It's my favorite thing.
Treat yourself beer though.
Like whatever, like if I have like a, if I have like a barrel aged stout or like something like that, or like if I want to, I'll drink a Floodland 750 to myself in that specific setting where I'm like sitting for an hour and a half at a time.
You're not going.
Yeah, that's like primo time.
And the next day's Friday.
Yeah, exactly. Luckily, I get the next day off.
Man,
Well, kind of. I do wake up to like emails and shit, but yeah, I definitely wake up with a headache.
I will tell you, after working in retail for as long as I had, prior to getting into the beer industry, like getting Black Friday off is the best. Yeah. And it's not even like, oh, I'm choosing my own schedule, so I'm going to choose to take Black Friday off. As a beer vendor, if you go into an account on Black Friday, you will. They'll just
tell you to leave.
You'll get like they'll point to the door and go, I do not want to see you today.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here. And I'd be like, thank you.
They'll do it super nice
feeling.
too. They go, dude, it's fucking Black Friday. Are you serious right now?
Yeah,
That's
exactly,
what they say.
right? Yeah, no,
it's really cool.
they have no patience for anything. Just like, get the fuck out.
Go buy a TV.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Exactly.
Avery tweet.
We must be at fuck up story time.
All right, Grit and Grainers, I'm Sean Jackson, and I fuck up all the God-blessed time, as we all do. So, please do regale us with your fuck-up stories.
Yeah, we sure are.
Are we there?
We're all good.
Did you bring a fuck up story with you, RJ?
I was thinking about this on the way here because, since I'm the only 5-timer.
Right.
It's
true.
Like, I don't mean to brag, but I don't fuck up that much these days, guys. So,
Or you do, and your brain blocks it out.
But I do have a
Denial.
meta fuck up story. You guys ready for this?
Sure.
So, I worked for a beer wholesaler for about 2 years. Matt will know exactly who I'm talking about, so
I
I'll
know
tell you the
too.
names after the fact.
We worked there together.
So there was a 25th anniversary for this guy who worked for the wholesaler. And so we were posted up in this back banquet room at this bar in West Seattle. The only reason I was there, you know, this little underling street level kid who's only been with the company for, 14 months, was that it was my account. So I show up there, and there is the CEO of the wholesaler. There is all the C-suite level people. The guy whose anniversary it is, he's basically just below the C-suite. And so there's all these people, and my bosses, all these people who have known this guy for as long, they've all worked for the company for a while. And then little old me, like doofus, sitting in the corner going,
Can I get you anything?
well, here's the
is
thing.
my
Like,
account.
yeah, exactly. This is my, yeah.
Try
Mine.
Monk's Cafe.
Did you guys count the number of tap handles that we have? That's because of me. So I'm sitting in the corner, and the guy whose anniversary it is sitting across from me. And, I am a fairly personable guy, and I don't necessarily adhere to staying in your lane. That's not the way I want to put it, but like hierarchy, right?
Yeah.
Like I will go up and just talk to the CEO of our company. There's we're all just people. We all have our job functions. That doesn't
You're not intimidated by
preclude
it.
me from meeting them on a human level.
Totally.
And I was a couple beers deep, so I was feeling a little extra.
Very human.
I was feeling very human. So I turn to him, and they're making jokes. They're laughing about stuff, and I go, so and so, what's the biggest fuck up that happened, that you ever did at the company? As I'm asking this question, the entire room goes silent because I dropped the F-bomb.
Sure.
And it's a work function. It's still the beverage industry. It's not like the biggest faux pas.
You're among friends here.
But this little pipsqueak in the corner just dropped the F-bomb, so everybody turns to look, and he is in it. All of a sudden, this guy's deer in headlights.
Oh, shit.
Whatever it is, he A, doesn't want to share it with me because he barely knows me, or B, can't think of something. And so as everybody heard the story, I'm sitting there realizing, what the fuck are you doing, man?
We didn't ask him what his greatest success was.
Yeah. And it's not like he and I were chit-chatting. It was just we're all reminiscing. And I just turned to him and go, so what's the biggest fuck up you ever had? And just dead silence. And I was just like, it wasn't appropriate to ask.
Dude, that
So
means
he
hiring
pulled something
you.
out of his ass about messing up pricing or, double shipping an order or something like that just to move on.
Yeah.
And thank God.
he's like, there was this one time I helped fluff the books for a cider company.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, God.
I'm kidding.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know either.
Yep.
That's a total
Plausible
joke.
deniability.
Yeah, whatever.
So after he pulled out that, just flop sweat, and I just excused myself to go stand outside and take a breath. It's oh, God. And the reason that I knew that it was as big of a fuck up as it felt like is that my boss came out and goes wow, you really fucked that one, didn't you? And I was like, yeah.
Sick.
Oh, God. Luckily, he was cool, but yeah, that was...
Wow, you made that weird, man.
That was a fuck-up story asking for a fuck-up story.
Pipsqueak asks
Oh,
CEO his biggest failure.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Grit and Greeners. Email us at cheers@gritgrainpodcast.com with your comments, opinions, and your best theories on what the Pilgrims were really drinking at their first Thanksgiving. Probably spruce beer. Bitter, smoky, pine bright, salvation in a wooden mug, brewed for whatever the new world would give them. Trees, molasses, desperation, and hope. Imagine that the first gulp, vitamin C, carbon dioxide, and divine providence, all fizzing in one mouthful of survival. 400 years later, we're still chasing the same miracle. We read and drink everything we receive, and we try to respond as fast as we can, if not online, then on air, or possibly while we're raising a pewter tankard to those early settlers who ran out of beer and invented both Thanksgiving and the hangovers in a single long weekend. You can subscribe on Grit and Grain on Amazon, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, and iHeartRadio. And please, for the love of kerchiefs and breeches, leave us a review. Also, check us out on Channel 253 and gritandgrainpodcast.com, which unlike the 1621 harvest table, has plenty of seating and fewer muskets. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for episode notes, beer news, and photos of brewers attempting to recreate colonial ales with modern yeast while muttering that the real spice was dysentery all along. If this podcast is not what you expected, please alter your expectations, because the history of Thanksgiving and beer isn't polite table talk. It's 400 years of accidental genius. Yeah. Improvised fermentation, and pure survival disguised as gratitude. Remember, the first Thanksgiving toast wasn't wine, it was beer. Probably warm, flat, and miraculous. Proof that civilization endures as long as someone can coax sugar from a gourd and call it delicious.
Yeah.
No such thing as a bad time to visit Tacoma.
Nope.
No such thing as too much barley wine. Help. Tune in next Friday for more sweet chatter. Cheers.
Made it.
Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us at Grit and Grain Podcast wherever you get your social media and catch new episodes every Friday. Cheers.
Good up.
Channel 253 is member supported. I'm producer Doug Mackey, and I hope you will show your support by going to channel253.com/membership and join. Thank you. Grit and Grain is part of the Channel 253 podcast network. Check out our other shows: Nerd Farmer, Move to Tacoma, Interchangeable White Ladies, What Say You, Citizen Tacoma, and Kitchen 253.
This is Channel 253.